Hey girlfriend, welcome back to my channel. I am Ambrea Patrice, and if you have not seen me before, thank you for joining. And if you haven't watched any of the other videos, I implore you to go watch them so you can learn a little bit about who I am. But basically, I'm just your homegirl. I'm just your girlfriend. We talk about everything on this channel, from beauty, fashion, to entrepreneurship, lifestyle, spirituality. It's a vibe over here. So I'm telling you, you should subscribe. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So in today's video, we're talking about 5 benefits to enjoy in your single season. Sometimes you can just get into this mood like, why am I single, and and have all these questions. That's really not me, but I would be lying if I were to tell you guys that it's not some days where I'm like, okay, this is doing too much. Like, I'm fly and I'm running down this whole list to myself as if I need convincing. And if you think you need convincing, you don't. This is just a season where you are supposed to be pouring into yourself. The first benefit of being single is you can be selfish, sis. It's literally all about you. You don't have those times where you can solely be focused on you and what you want and what you like. And sometimes people could make you feel like you're wrong for considering yourself first, but you're not. And in this season, in the space of singleness, what better place to be that way, right? Everything is about you. You can treat yourself, you can spoil yourself rotten, you can just make yourself feel good about who you are in the space that you're in unapologetically. Like, you don't have to answer to anyone but God, of course. This is one of the few seasons, one of the only seasons, if not the only season, where you can do that and not feel guilty. Be selfish with your energy. Be selfish with how much you choose to give out. Sometimes we're still not cognizant of how we feel in relationship to things, jobs, other obligations. Sometimes we're just not focused on that. And it's really okay to be selfish in this season. And these are in no particular order, by the way. But the second benefit to enjoy in your single season is that you have more time to spend with God. I know, don't click off. You need to spend time with God because you need to understand who you are. I mean, intentionally seek God for, direction on what you should do, how you should go about life, how you should prepare for marriage, or how you should prepare for relationship or friendship, or how you should prepare for new business partners or new entrepreneurial ventures. You need to consult God with that. He will 100% tell you, what his will is. And if you're a believer, you're also considering what his will for your life is, right? You just don't decide you're gonna do what you want to do. If you're a believer, some time that you can dedicate and intentionally seek God as to where you guys are in your relationship and what you should be doing, so that all the things that you desire can be given to you. The third benefit to enjoy of singleness is you can get up and go. Listen, this is probably the thing that I enjoy most about being single and, not having anybody to answer to or children to kind of tend to. Of course, I want children very bad. I really want twins. They run in my family, so please, God, please, God, please, God. But I really enjoy being able to get up. I think that might be an issue for me. We won't claim that. Let me just say that's a freedom that I enjoy. Currently, I enjoy that. Go out of town tomorrow if you want. Go to a restaurant, in 5 minutes. Pick up and do, projects to your home. Like, anything that you can just do on a dime is a blessing. Not everybody can do that. The fourth benefit to enjoy in your singleness is you can save money. When you're dating and you have a spouse and children, sometimes your finances is already spoken for before they hit that account. Okay, it's already something in your mind like, yep, when I get paid, I gotta do this, and that, and the other. And it's just like, whoo, your head will be spinning, because it's like, well, that was nice for the 2 seconds that it was in my account. So you get to invest in your future, put money aside for things that you want to do. Maybe you want to take a class or a course. Maybe you want to go on a cruise, build a business. Whatever you can do with money, you can do it if you set it aside and if you devote that space to future things. Even if it's buying a home. For me, it was very, very important for me to buy a home by myself first and live alone, because I feel like there's so many things that you learn about yourself when you're in your own space, and you don't have to, again, consider anybody else for anything, and you kind of just get to be with you. So that was a big thing that I really wanted to make sure that I did before I got married. I really wanted to do all of those things, those big things first, so that I know, one, I can hold my own if anything ever happens. Not that I'm claiming that, but every woman, I feel like you should have a sense of independence. That doesn't mean you should be overly independent so that you're not able to value what a man brings to you, especially a man of God who's supposed to, be your leader and lead, you and your children in the home. You don't ever want to be that woman. And we'll talk more about that in another video, but I definitely think you should have some sort of independence before you link up with someone. If you don't, later on, growing pains can start to happen, and you're like, wow, I've morphed into this person, and then circumstances change you as well. So maybe you were one person and then you had a child, and then your just sense of womanness and everything about you is just now expanded, and you're growing faster than you're able to account for. And you look up like, wow, here I am, and you feel like maybe you missed an opportunity to really connect with yourself. And if any of you are watching and you already, are married with children, and you realize maybe you didn't have that time to devote to yourself, absolutely do not be ashamed of that. The Lord moved your circumstance at the speed it was supposed to go. Don't ever feel like, even if you do have that, you can't carve out a space to get to know yourself or to do any of these things that I just mentioned. You can still adopt some of these practices so that you can make sure you still have a sense of self. So many things begin to define you. And to some people, you're no longer Ambrea, like I'm no longer Ambrea, I'm the mother, or I'm the teacher, or I'm the wife. And it's hard to remember that you're still you, aside from all these other titles that you still carry. It may look different, but the intention is still the same. And that's to get, back to the center of who you are. Really define what type of wife you want to be, mother you want to be. It's a really good time to kind of get a vision. I'm very huge on vision, and I believe if you don't have one, and the Bible says if there is no vision, the people perish. That means you can consider it done if you don't have a vision as to what you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish. So it's a good time to get vision. It's a good time to ask the Lord to prepare you for those things that you desire. Basically, if you don't have a plan, it's a wrap. You'll allow yourself to get carried away by what other people are doing. You'll easily attach ideas and concepts to you that are not applicable at all, and you'll just find yourself just having no foundation. Do some research. There's tons of research on parenting styles. There's a guy that I watch a lot. His name is Stephen LeBossier. I don't know. It's actually at Stefan Speaks. I love his videos because, one, he's super versed in relationship. Two, he's a believer, so he admonishes people to, do relationship and pattern after what God says about relationship. But he also can bring, practical advice for people who may not just be living their life and they just want to just get into a relationship, child. He kind of addresses it all. So he's a great resource. You can just fill your time not just dreading the fact that you don't have these things, but you can position yourself to be the best when it is your time. You can be equipped. You can well equip yourself way before that time. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. This topic is something that is dear to my heart. I'm in the single season as well. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. I'll see you next time. Peace.